Look at a world map. Singapore is just a tiny red dot in Southeast Asia, smaller than many cities. Yet this small island commands a giant voice on the world stage. Global leaders meet here, and nations listen when Singapore speaks. How did a country with no oil, gold, or farmland become so influential? In 1965, few believed Singapore could survive on its own. But its leaders chose to rely on people and location, not resources. They made Singapore essential to the world, turning it into a hub for trade, finance, and travel. Its port is among the world's busiest, and global businesses flock here. Singapore proved that power isn't about size, but about being valuable and reliable. The nation's journey is a lesson. Geography doesn't decide destiny, choices do. Singapore chose openness, friendship, and investment in its people. It built a highly skilled workforce and a reputation for trustworthiness. These decisions are the foundation of its strength. Today, Singapore's influence far exceeds its size. It's a friend to all, an enemy to none, and a model for nations everywhere. The world listens because Singapore has made itself indispensable. Its story is proof that even the smallest nation can have a giant voice. On August 25, 2025, Singapore stands as a global titan. Its influence is built on vision, hard work, and smart choices. The little red dot is now a beacon for the world. That's the power of Singapore. Just 50 years ago, Singapore was a humble fishing village with an uncertain future. Today, it's one of the world's richest countries per person. The transformation began with a focus on building a strong, open economy. Leaders invited foreign companies offering security, low taxes, and a skilled workforce. Singapore's location at the crossroads of major shipping lanes became its greatest asset. The government built a world-class port and airport, making Singapore a vital link in global trade. But it didn't stop at logistics. Singapore invested in technology and innovation. Special economic zones encouraged new ideas and advanced industries. The economy shifted from simple manufacturing to high-tech sectors like biotech and AI. Unlike resource-rich countries, Singapore's strength is brainpower. Its economic success gives it a powerful global voice. When financial leaders meet, Singapore is always at the table. Its journey is a model for developing nations. With good governance and vision, anything is possible. Economic dominance is a key pillar of Singapore's global influence. For a small country, diplomacy is survival. Singapore's foreign policy be a friend to all, but never taken for granted. It balances relationships with world powers like the US and China, earning trust from both. As a founding member of ASEAN, Singapore champions regional cooperation and often mediates disputes. Its pragmatic, principled diplomacy supports international law and a rules-based order. Singapore is a vocal supporter of the United Nations and global cooperation. Its reputation as a neutral, efficient host led to historic summits like the US-North Korea meeting. The world trusts Singapore to facilitate tough conversations. This diplomatic skill lets it punch above its weight. Singapore is not just a participant, but a facilitator of global peace and stability. Its influence comes from being a reliable, respected voice. Even as a small state, Singapore shapes the world's agenda. That's the true power of its diplomacy. Singapore's influence isn't just economic, it's built on soft power. The country's global brand stands for excellence, integrity, and efficiency. People think of Singapore as clean, safe, and well-governed. Its government is known for being effective and corruption-free. This reputation attracts talent, investment, and trust from around the world. Singapore shares its expertise, helping other nations with urban planning, water management, and education. By exporting its model, it builds goodwill and deepens friendships. In times of crisis, the world looks to Singapore's steady leadership. Its soft power is a subtle but profound force. That's why this tiny nation has such a big impact. Singapore's only true resource is its people, so it invested in world-class education. Students consistently top global rankings, but it's about more than grades. It's about critical thinking and problem-solving. Lifelong learning is encouraged through programs like Skills Future, keeping the workforce adaptable. This culture of continuous learning attracts high-tech industries and global companies. Singapore has become a hub for research and innovation, with centers like Biopolis and Fusionopolis. The government supports startups and entrepreneurship, fueling the next wave of growth. Unlike countries with natural resources or huge markets, Singapore's success is built on human capital. It proves that investing in brains can make a nation a leader. Singapore is a model for any country aiming to thrive in the modern world. Its innovative spirit keeps it ahead in the 21st century. The most valuable resource is a well-educated, creative population. In a chaotic world, Singapore stands out as an oasis of stability and safety. Crime rates are among the lowest globally, and people feel secure day and night. This is thanks to clear laws, effective enforcement, and a culture valuing harmony. For businesses and expatriates, Singapore's safety is a major draw. Social cohesion is strong, with diverse communities living peacefully together. The legal system is trusted and reliable, protecting investments and intellectual property. Singapore is the preferred base for Asian operations and global wealth. Its stability contrasts sharply with political and social unrest elsewhere. Long-term planning and predictability are prioritized over short-term politics. This makes Singapore a reliable anchor in international affairs. Its reputation as a safe harbor is a powerful pillar of influence. In stormy times, Singapore is where the world finds calm. How does a tiny red dot become so powerful? Singapore's influence comes from economic relevance, diplomatic skill, a sterling reputation, and deep investment in people. It's indispensable to global trade and finance, and a trusted partner in diplomacy. Its soft power attracts talent and trust from every corner of the globe. Top rankings in education, safety, and business are the result of long-term strategy. Singapore turned vulnerabilities into strengths through vision and good governance. It's a master of relevance, so useful and reliable that the world can't ignore it. The little red dot doesn't need to shout, its achievements speak for themselves. Singapore's story proves that power comes from being a valuable, credible partner. That's why this tiny nation is a true titan of global influence.